What up, guys? It's good to see you since last week. Holy crap, what a week it's been. We're glad to be back. Glad to finally be back.
I know it's been damn near 4 weeks.
Yep.
Last time we were on, we had Curtis with us.
It's been a long time. Jobins, back in the day, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Back when I was a kid, you had to wait months for your favorite TV show. How long do we wait for Stranger Things? How long do you wait for Avatar?
Years.
So, sometimes life happens. Here we are. We're making it massive for the masses. So, yeah. How you been, Brendan? How have you been?
Busy
Been,
for sure.
been.
Dude, just a lot of life changes, more commitment with the girl. So I always appreciate all you Jobins out there that have been watching us this whole time. We've been growing and evolving.
Sticking with us.
We get a little bit busy sometimes, so maybe we don't get as consistent as we'd like to be. But sometimes a lot of stuff just happens in life.
Well, I got my receipts, so I'm going to whip out my receipts. What are your receipts?
My main receipts are just really just the holidays for the most part. With just family gatherings and things like that with the fiance.
And you had a good time?
Shout out Shannon, my boo.
And you've been consistent with your content.
Yeah, I've still been doing the Brendan Schmidt, or the Brendan Schmidt, that's our show. But the Brendan show with the What the X, I've been doing it with the, and then there was a lot of crazy stuff. Got one of my videos over 500 views. Shout out all you guys that have helped out.
That's
really
fire.
Appreciate the crossover.
Big congrats on that, bro.
Hey, thank you, dude. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on, man, to talk about. I actually need to start releasing some more videos over everything happening. Just a lot of pop culture stuff and craziness going on, guys. Hope everyone's doing well during the holidays.
Well, I'm proud of you for being consistent. It's my fault we haven't been, Jobins. Just been a lot going on, and boy, does time fly. I'll tell you that. When you sure are busy, time flies. So it's been good. We're sorry we've been gone. We're going to get back to being consistent again. We got a lot of things coming, working on behind the scenes. Hopefully some things happen. We get to reveal them soon. So excited for that. 2026 is going to be a big fucking year. God, boy, do we have a lot to talk about today. We're basically back. We're back. We're back.
We're not basically back. We are back.
We
are back.
You know what I mean? But we'll get to that. We're going to get to that. Where have I been? Jobins. Been working a lot with my job. Right now, this coming week and the next week, it's a little slow because of the Christmas holidays again. But then it's going to hopefully pick back up in January. So I'll be looking forward to that. My girlfriend's dog, dude, got IVDD. And boy, was that one of the most stressful things. Besides my mom's dog, remember when I went back home and I talked about it on the pod before, her dog had a seizure.
That's scary.
It was one of the most craziest, terrifying experiences I've ever had with dogs. And this was another one. Poor little Holden, her sweet little boy Holden. He's only 5 years old and he has IVDD, which can happen in dachshunds and also Frenchies. And basically you got the spine of a dog. I learned a lot because of all the doctor appointments that I went with there and stuff. But basically their spines get messed up because in between the discs, the fluid in between them is either, it kind of ranges. But with those kinds of dogs, it's like peanut butter. So like even just jumping off the couch or a bed or stairs in a long period of time can easily make those discs pop out because of the butter holding them even together, like the fluid. And then in even some other dogs, it can become like cartilage and be really hard. Well, so yeah.
And when you're talking about a dachshund too, that's a dog with a long back,
Yeah,
bro.
they're
That's probably a
little.
lot of vertebrae.
Well, bro, it's like, why do we even breed these kinds of dogs? Like, we've made so many dogs because they look cute, but then they have all these problems. And this type of dog has this kind of problem. There's so many other dogs that have breathing problems, heart issues, so many health issues because they're just being modified to look cute and what people want. It's like, damn, we're making these dogs look cute and then they got to suffer their whole life. Little dude's 5 years old, cutest little dog ever. And boy, is he tough. That was another thing with my mom's dog. It freaks you out. If anyone's ever had a dog that's had a seizure, they have their seizure. It's just fucking chaos. And then they look at you. They're like, what the fuck was that? And then they just look so like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was crazy. Like they blacked out for a second and then came back. But with the IVD, so one night, guys, we're just going to bed, right? And Holden's barking when he wants up on the bed. Usually he doesn't do that. We're like, what the heck? And then she had a cover on the floor. She moved the cover. He jumps up. So we're like, oh, okay, it's just a cover. Then we go to bed, right? Wake up at like 5 a.m. and all of a sudden he's whining and crying. He's running off the bed. He's wanting to bark again, right, to get back on the bed. And I wake up. I'm like, hey, he's barking real loud. Then she gets up. She's like, oh, my God, something's wrong. He's like shaking real bad. Then he jumps on the bed. We get him on the bed for a second. He like wiggles around on his back, jumps off. She has to get him again. Then for like 20 minutes, dude, she's kind of freaking out because, you know, it's just what happens. If you guys have anyone's ever experienced something with their pets, like a medical emergency or even their kids. I remember when I was a movie theater manager and a woman her son had a seizure. We had to deal with that.
Dude, Shannon's sister, her daughter has had seizures like that.
Yeah.
It's super scary, bro.
It just puts you in a
don't know,
shock.
man.
Yeah. And like, that's what happened with me with my mom's dog. When I had a seizure, my mom had already experienced it. So I learned from her. I literally did what she did to her dog to Holden. For 20 minutes, I was just laying him down. We finally got him on the bed to calm down. And I just his back was spazzing. You could feel it, like do. And I'm just trying to relax and calm him and talk to him. And we finally did. After like 20 minutes, he finally went to sleep. Went to the doctor. They checked, we went to the doctor first. It's been so long now, Joe. It's been over a month since this has happened.
It's been a long journey, bro, of recovery, dude, of where he started from where the dog is now.
It's crazy, guys. It's fucking crazy. And we go to the doctor, find out that he has IVDD because he couldn't get comfortable. Just wanted him in a kennel. They advised her to put him in a kennel for 5 to 6 weeks. He'll see if he gets better. Go from there. 3 days after that, completely loses function of his back legs, right? Just the Family Guy dog where he's dragging. Just the saddest thing ever. And he's confused. He's trying to figure out what the hell's going on, what's wrong with them. It took time for him to just kind of fathom, okay, there's something wrong with my legs, and learn to be in the kennel. I had to be there for her. So, because you have to make sure the dog, is getting all this medicine. He was getting put on anti-inflammatory meds, pain meds, and then after a while you're going from the doctor to the specialist, and the specialist is telling you to do this medicine. You got to figure it out. Then he's getting put on steroids. Once he got put on steroids, we started seeing huge progress, like with him being able to walk. Because so when his feet would stand, the doctor showed it's called knuckling, and his paws would fold like this instead of catching on the ground. They would knuckle. And that's what they were doing. And luckily, they stopped knuckling within the time because it's been a month. We've had him strictly in the kennel. We're going to make a new little pad in our room, like a little area, not too big, but just enough to where he can kind of get around a little more instead of being in the kennel, right? But, dude, just making sure when you're by yourself and you have to maintain a job. Say you have with your bank job, right? Now, all of a sudden, your dog that you love so much is 5 years old, all of a sudden needs a scheduled all day throughout the whole day of needing meds, going to the bathroom. You have to help him go to the bathroom.
And you don't know how much that surgery might cost potentially down the road.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the thing with IVDD, dude.
And that's like a vertebrae kind of thing.
Oh,
syndrome,
yeah, dude.
Because of the backbones.
It is horrible, guys. Look it up. I advise everyone to look it up if you got a dog like that, be aware. The more aware you are, the more precautions you could take with having this kind of dog. Don't buy this kind of dog. Be that kind of person and be like, yeah, for real though, because most of it was a really high chance that all those kinds of dogs have that issue.
And for anyone asking
He's
too,
5.
she got the dog because he's a rescue too,
dude.
right? It's not like she just went out of her way to get a dog that's bred that way, but he needed a family. He needed a family.
And she didn't know at the time. She had no clue. She learned as you go. You know what I mean? So the thing with IVDD guys, it's like there's horrible stories of people emptying their bank accounts trying to save their dog, and it doesn't save them, and it's just the saddest thing ever, and they get worse. Some get paralyzed. It's a crumbling disease, right? Luckily, she's done really good. I was there for her, and what was really nice is where her location was just so happened to be where most of the stadiums I was working. So like we all haven't really been together that much this past month.
Oh yeah, right.
With you and your schedule, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot.
It's funny that you asked me though. You were like, "Cause what would you do if you were in that position?" And then think about my dad, bro.
Oh my God.
What do you think he would have done?
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
She had to hear those kinds of jokes from her family too, and it's just that's tough when it's your dog and you're going through and it's something you love. Which when you're like, okay, he's 5, if it's smart enough to get the surgery to where he will prolong his life and he'll be able to live a comfortable life, then it's worth it. But even me and her were talking. Like, say you have a 14-year-old dog, and this happens to him, and and he's got maybe 1-2 years left, right? But the last 2 years of his life, he's gonna have to go through all the surgeries, all the medications, all having to relearn how to walk, relive everything life, and then he doesn't have much left anyway. So that's when it's like hard to make decisions. But luckily, this dude's like 5. He's been so tough. He's bounced back. She's kept him in the kennel, which has been huge. Now that he's able to walk a little bit, he's able to go to the bathroom easier.
Nice, yeah.
He's been getting used to being in the kennel and going to sleep easier, and he's not in pain. It's just been a lot. Like, it's been cool to witness his recovery and like how things have gotten easier. Because at first, dude, it was really tough. And at the same time, she's had to study for a new job that she's starting. So I was like, fuck. Dude,
yeah, dude. She's real smart. She got a good head on her shoulders.
Least I could do is be there and help. You know what I mean? But yeah, just a crazy past month.
My dad be like, we're done.
No, dude. I was like, fuck. She hasn't even got to be, like, we haven't really got to go do anything fun that much except for the holiday. Or like get to hang out, go do stuff with you and Shannon. It's just been a lot. And it's still a long road ahead. He's got like 4 or 5 weeks of, we're going to make a little area for him, his kennel time and everything. But since he's getting better, it's easier to get things done.
Holden's a good boy.
Yeah, tough little dog, dude. He's a tough little guy. And then, yeah. I'm 32, Jomans. I turned 33 on the 18th. And it's been a lot of firsts this year for old Schmitters. Been a lot of firsts. Backed my car into a pole at Sean's.
Oh, yeah.
I've had my car over 10 years. Over 10 years I've had my car. I've never heard it.
Bro's got a backup camera, too.
Got a backup camera, too. And I dinged right into a pole. Messed my ass up on my Malibu first. What else did I get my first in? Well, guys, I did it. It happened. Schmitty got his first car ticket. 2 car tickets. And boy, shout out to anyone who's gotten lots of tickets before because damn, it sucks. This is my first time at 32 years old in my life getting some tickets. And boy, did I saved up for that shit. I made it worth it. I made that shit worth it. Fuck.
Well, wait, do you know how much it's going to come out to?
Oh, yeah. I took care of it all the day we could.
Oh, you did?
I have to do.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I got taken care of today. I have to do driving school or whatever it is. I'm gonna do it online. I ain't going nowhere. And then I just paid off the other ticket, so now I don't have to go to court, and we're all good. My insurance good. Everything's good. But oh boy, you work hard for a week, and then you get a ticket on the way to work, and you go, son of a bee stinger, man. Son of a beast.
And everyone flies in Arizona too, guys. If
you got me.
If you're not from Arizona,
you got me.
You don't realize, but if you're not going like 80, people are riding your ass.
And I'm guilty of being in the HUV lane because the HUV lane rule is so fucking stupid when there's so many people. It's like I hate it. It saves me so much time zooming in the HUV lane. And this time they got me right when I was literally just gonna pass a couple cars, get right back over. Boom, got me. But the officer was really nice. I'm always really respectful when it comes to police. I always give them respect. So I put my hazards on. I turn as far over as I can. I roll my windows down. I have, music down. Everything's down so they can hear me. I have my wallet ready to go by the time he gets to me. So I just give him my ID. I make it simple. Make it massive.
How long of a time is driving school? How long do you have to do that for?
It's just you have to pay. I had to pay to get the registry to register for it. You get your tickets, right? And the codes tell you if you're even able to do the driving school to get them taken off of. I was able to. And just one of my tickets, not the other. You only get one.
I just can't. I would love to see. I wish someone could vlog you in driving school, having to learn elementary, basic driving stuff that you know already, but you have to required to take the class.
I was a naughty boy.
What is the right of yielding?
I'll tell you this, Jobins. I haven't been in the hub lane since, and I've been slowing down. Now I don't go above 75. I'm like, all right, no more going by faster than 75. Because at the end of the day, it's very true what my mom always says. You think you're speeding, you think you're getting there faster, but really you're not. You're really not.
How so?
Because
I want to push back a little bit on
of
that.
Lights, of traffic,
on
of
the
just
highway.
Time. Yeah, just time. You really don't. You have to go so far, so fast for so far to really truly make a difference. On a 1-lane highway in the middle of nowhere across the country, you fly at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, you're gonna make some time. But when it comes to us going to the mall. Mm-hmm. It really isn't that much of a difference. If you go speeding to the mall and I just go regular, you're really not going to be there that much faster than me.
The mall maybe, but to where you're going, where there's multiple lanes on a highway, there's no lights to stop at. I mean, I feel
traffic.
Which is, dude, traffic's bad though, man. I get, that just sucks. You got a good point. Listen to the moral of the story is slow down sometimes because it works out.
And you want to talk about the butterfly effect, Jobins? So that night, I had already known that I forgot my jeans while I was at my girl's house. We were making the decision. I was like, she's like, are you sure you just don't want to go to your house right now? We can go get them, then come back. And I was like, no, I'll just go real quick before I go to home. I'll go home in the morning from here, which is a very long drive, go there, and then I'll go to work. That's what I thought was the better idea. Butterfly effect, I got pulled over that next morning. What if we had gone that night?
Right.
What if we would have died that night, butterfly effect, and then in just this worst case, I got the ticket that next day?
With what you're telling me, she should pay for your class.
No, she would, and she would.
Jokes.
No, she would if I asked her because she's so sweet.
I would have never gotten that ticket had I not been there.
I told her. I said, man, if we'd have just gone last night, who knows what would have happened? Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
You told me 3 times. But yeah, don't speed, Jobins. Learn from Schmidt. Don't speed.
It could have been a lot worse though, man. So I'm happy that it worked out well because of the amount that you were speeding was technically.
We're not going to say.
We're not going to say.
Sean might have said it on his pod, but yeah. The officer was very nice. Thank you, officers.
Shout out Arizona Police.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So that happened too. And yeah, it's just been a lot. Oh, wow.
The important thing is no accident or anything. It's just you learn.
Yep.
You learn.
And we got to look for roommates. We're looking for roommates. You're going to be leaving soon. Mm-hmm. Life goes on. Life goes on. Yeah.
It does.
I'll stop there.
It does.
But yeah, Thanksgiving happened. I went up to Prescott with her fam.
Yeah, that's a big deal, man.
It was really cool.
The Thanksgiving family thing. I went to Thanksgiving family thing.
It is a big
with
deal.
my fiance Shannon and her family, and then it was nice because me and you, bro, we're away from our families at St. Louis,
which is hard.
So when you have a significant other that you can go and experience their family's traditions and things, it makes it a little easier, you know.
Oh my God!
And it's nice to feel like you're part of another family. So
you know, it's funny because when you first get into a relationship, it's all about the holiday nerves and meeting the family for the first time. Mm-hmm. That good nerve. You're nervous. You're going fuck, but it's a good nervous. And then it's funny because you watch everybody else. Some people get stressed the fuck out during the holidays. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy. The holiday blues are real too. Mm-hmm. You know,
most definitely.
Yeah. I actually went to church for the first time as an adult.
That's so funny that you're going to church now because of your girlfriend. And it's like, dude, that's the only reason I feel like that I started going to church again. It's because of Shannon.
You know, I almost cried in there thinking about my mom. I was like, good God, when she comes out and visits me, I have to go to church. I have to go to church with her on the Sundays that she's here. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because yeah, it was weird. Like I don't know, man. It was weird. It wasn't weird. Like people are like, oh, but it was weird.
Well, you didn't even go to church as a kid either, so.
Well, I remember. Well, we did go a couple times. I did go a couple times. My mom wanted me to go all the time. I was like, fuck that. Like how you did. I was like, fuck that. They almost put me in a Catholic school, but then they went to public.
Dude, I was the same. I would have never gone to a mass or anything if I wasn't like forced to go into like some kind of religious school, like a Sunday school type program.
Right. I told Natalie, and there's some things I have like, I'm like, okay, I have theories about that I don't know. But I told Natalie, I'm like, yeah, okay, so I'm Catholic. I was baptized. I've just always been taught to follow God, be good, be a good person, talk to him, be thankful, all that kind of stuff. But my guard's still up. My guard's still up, right? Because I just think man can change things and things get whatever. So like, it seemed like there's an arc. There's an arc in the day of mass, right? I want to go more consistent so I could kind of see the structure of this. And this is just that church, right? I guess maybe every church is a little different. But they go in and they do their little, everyone comes in, does their thing. They talk about something from the Bible, like a phrase, like a story from the Bible.
Yeah, they'll do a reading.
Which is my favorite part. I think my favorite part is that, the readings from the Bible. And then the priest maybe kind of gives his interpretation of it to the people, right? And there's some kind of main message of the day, right? Then it goes to the Jesus, everything that he did for us, and that he died for us. And then it almost seems like it almost felt like a campfire story. But then there was like things that they did to end the ceremony. Right? Because then at the end, they're like, okay, after he died for us, well, now at the end, we're thanking him. And then they did their little thankful ritual where everyone's kneeling to the cross and everything and thanking Jesus for everything that he did for us. And then it was kind of over. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But there was just some things where I'm like, interesting.
You know what my biggest gripe is?
What?
With like listening to a priest give a reading and his interpretation,
right?
His message on life. He doesn't have the same experience. I would rather listen to you, bro, talk about a passage or something.
What do I have?
No. Because a priest, he's married to God first and foremost. He doesn't have the same experiences that men have in a way to where I can truly connect with what he may be saying. To where like a pastor or someone that's not maybe Catholic, I just feel like there's better people to listen to that have more experiences because they've actually lived them rather than being in a seminary, being further indoctrinated into a church because God's here in my heart, you know? Right? I don't have to go to an establishment. I don't need something organized to speak directly to him. And I am Catholic too, bro, and I do respect Catholicism, but I don't think that's the way to find ultimate truth or ultimate knowledge. It's within yourself. And when someone that doesn't have the same experiences because of the restrictive lifestyle, it's hard to take their advice seriously 100%.
Right. Well, you know what part I'm not really that down with is the singing. Like when everyone starts singing these songs, and I read them. I'm not singing with everybody. Like I read them, right? And then I feel dumb when everyone says the prayers together, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know these prayers by heart. I'm a failure." And then also, the crazy part was when everyone goes up and gets the piece of the chip, the bread, and the bread and the Holy Communion,
the body and blood of Christ, Schmitty. The body and blood of Christ.
Hey, I am a white belt. I just walked in the door. I'm still learning. Okay, I walked out with my notes. I got my notes to think about. But they really make you feel sick. Like I felt like I was like, oh damn. Everyone knows I'm in life of sin because you can't go up and get that if you haven't done confession. I haven't done confession. So I told Natalie because she didn't do confession.
You've never had confession before?
I mean, not like, bro.
It is an awkward thing.
I don't think so. I've never gone in confession. I'd remember that. I've gone, I've sat, I've done the thing. I think as a kid, when I was a kid, I got the chip and the drink. But then when it became to like a teenager and adult, I never, ever, 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 ever. And then I find out from her, like, oh yeah, you can't go up there unless you've done confession. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, so everyone's sitting down right now is in a life of sin? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I feel like the bad kid. You know what I mean? In class when I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't. Like, fuck.
Dude, don't be too hard.
Everybody knows.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Everybody knows I'm a life of sin. I'm a life of sin. Forgive me. I'm like.
You want to talk about a life of sin? 2025 is the year of Jubilee, Jobins, if you didn't know. That means it's a pilgrimage. Everyone from around the world goes to Rome to donate, be charitable. There's homeless people in Rome, in the capital of Catholicism, and they're having Jubilee for 2025. I go to this palace, guys. I go to the gold immaculate walls, angelic. Never seen anything like this. I thought I died and went to heaven, guys.
Oh my
and there's
God.
homeless people outside. You tell me, dude, don't even worry about any of this BS. Because it's all about it. It's all indoctrination.
Well,
the truth is in your heart.
Exactly.
You speak directly to them.
Exactly.
Because how many priests had bastard children in the time back in the day? There's so much corruption that you can look at in history.
Well, do you know what I find most fascinating about the whole thing?
Listen.
Rich, poor, middle class, whatever. Clothed, dressed, shoes on, shoes off. You're able to go in that church on Sunday for free. That speaks volume. Why is it not like that for other big important things? Because I'm like, okay, so you're telling me I can go get my little time with the priest every so often and have a therapeutic moment like a psychiatrist, but it's the top dog psychiatrist for free. That's huge.
It's debatable, bro. I don't know if you would call him a top dog psychologist. They don't have the same experiences to talk to everything that we need to talk about as humans.
But the way that they speak it, and that's up, and again, it's up to the person in their heart to interpret what they're going to interpret, right? So, like, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I went in there, my guard's still up. My guard's up. I like to also listen. I like to investigate and learn from other religions. I'm not just kind of like one specific religion. I'm kind of like learning. Just like to learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good mindset. Yeah.
And when I see all this kind of culty shit happen, I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy. So yeah, some things I'm like, okay. I see the picture. I see the painting. I see what I'm supposed to walk out of here thinking about, what I'm supposed to reflect about, how I'm supposed to live, be better. But then I can also be like, oh, whoa, okay. Because there is a lot of like, I don't know. You just have to do it. Whatever your religion is, just take it. And it's, I don't know, maybe this structure. Sometimes I'm like, man, sometimes life, like having meaning, like when people don't have meaning, sometimes like structure is like sometimes the biggest meaning. And if that's going to, you know, a mass or doing anything, reading a book, just taking the time, like it could be the smallest thing, but just actually being consistent with taking the time to have that structure, I think is really important.
Even more than structure, bro, it's about community.
Yeah.
It's about the shared belief system that people have, and then they're like, I relate to you. You are my brother. You are my sister. That was family, man.
That was a cool part of the thing because I felt like I made a guy's day. They all go around. There's like a moment where like, peace with you or some shit like that. What, do you know what you're saying?
Yeah. You offer this.
Everyone like around you. There was this one guy all alone behind me, and no one was saying it to him. He was looking around. And I said it to him.
Hell yeah.
And I could see him light up. I was like, that's cool. That was a cool moment. Yeah. But yeah, I know you. If you've skipped through all this, we're so sorry.
That's my favorite part of the whole thing,
like
dude. That's my whole favorite part about it.
Yeah. And, you get to go pray for people. I say a lot of prayers for my mom, for my dad, for everyone else who's passed away, for people, for just healing. I don't know. Just something about it. It was nice.
That's every time I've traveled to a different church, man. I've definitely prayed for you, bro. I've prayed for all my brothers, my family. That is a very powerful thing to do, man.
I know. I think it actually is something that people should, I don't know. They're in their own way. Not my way that I just did. In their own. Don't get mad at me. But yeah. That's where we've been. That's what we've doing. We're finally back. It's only been a week. I got this Cardinal thing right here because my dad loved Cardinals. Favorite St. Louis Cardinals was his life. He always loved birds. Cardinals were his favorite birds. Same thing with my mom. Boom. That thing's cool as fuck.
They are a sick bird, man. I
They
can't
really
think of any other bird that's like just like that red.
The cardinal, right? And why are they the Christmas birds? Because it's red.
And of all the states we go to Arizona where they have the Arizona Cardinals.
Which used to be the St. Louis team.
I know, dude. Mind blown.
Mind blown. Just like UFC, we're back. You know, we want to scream, we're fucking back. It's So Sugar era. But guess what, Jobins? We got a serious task up ahead. January 24th, Song Yadong is a fucking big fight. I know Sean's going to be prepared and ready to go, and I can't wait. I've said it before. He goes out there. He puts on the Sugar Show performance that he always does. But those times are over. That era's over. The Marab era is over. It's over. Okay? Who knows, maybe. What do you think's going to happen? I think they wait for Sean and Song Yadong, and they go from there. Or do you think they're going to do the immediate rematch with Marab? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Brendan.
I think, first off, once he fights Son Yadong, ends him, we're going to say, Son, you're gone. See you later. And then it's going to be right to Peter. It's going to be right to Peter. He's going to take Peter out again. This time he's going to finish him. No debate. And then we're coming up for a rematch against Marab.
And I know we're all excited. I want to be like that too. But the serious thing about this fucking game, Job, is you seriously, we got to calm down. We have to focus on what the task is ahead. And that's Song Yadong. And overall, a good fighter. He's got the cardio. He's got the striking. Well-rounded. He's going to keep pushing forward. I think Sean, too long, too sharp, too fast. He's going to be too focused. Circling. I see a lot of circling. I'm kind of seeing like a Chris Mantino type thing, dotting him up, but I don't think Song's going to be able to handle it for 3 rounds. I think Sean, it would be fascinating. It'd be amazing if it was a first round TKO from Sean or knockout from Sean. I'd like to see another knee up the middle.
I would love it. Man, honestly, I've been always about, I never bet on Asian fighters, but they've been showing up, man. Recently, Asian fighters have been stepping up. They're catching up to their counterparts. And
Song's no joke.
Son is no joke. And like you were saying, bro, we can have all this hype and all this talk, but we got to be serious, dialed in. Our boys obviously can handle the mission, but yeah, don't overlook him. Don't overlook him because he's tough, man.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight. The entire card is fucking sick. We'll get to that in a second. I think Song's going to have to come in, right? He's going to really have to come in on Sean to land, I think. I don't think if Sean's using his distance and Song's out there, there's no way. There's no way he's touching Sean. There's no way. And I believe in Sean's takedown defense to perfectly handle Song Yadong. If he gets one, okay, cool. It's a slip. It's maybe something that just, it worked really good. It was a really nice one. But I totally believe in Sean being able to get right back up, circle off the cage, put the distance out, boom, he's right back there. So unless Song can really get in on Sean, he's got to really work in. I think Sean's going to have a really good Sugar Show performance.
I do agree. It's hard to take someone down that's as tall as Sean, too.
In the press conference, dude, he looked down on him. But Song looks ready to go.
If I'm coaching Son Yadong, that's all I'm drilling now.
Right.
Is trying to do the takedowns, trying to do ground and pound. Because that's where Peter Yan didn't do any damage, and Sean won that fight for sure. But if you're trying to coach the other guy, I'd be trying to implement as much ground and pound as possible. Because you do not want to stand up with Sean. I
would be surprised if Song was able to hold Sean down and control him. I just don't see that one happening either. I really don't.
It's tough, but that seems like the best way to victory.
He's a durable fighter. I could see it going 3 rounds decision. 3 rounds, it's nice. I can't wait. In Vegas. Yeah, we didn't go to Vegas for the Marab fight. You had to pay for shit. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to go make it massive. It just, that's just how life plays out. But you bet your ass, Jobins, that we will be there January 24th when Sean goes to war against Song Yadong. We will be making it massive like we fucking always do. He's done.
And I bought an extra
He's
week
cooked.
of vacation for work too. Let's
Right?
go. I got.
It's over. And we're going to flood Vegas. Everybody flood Vegas. All the Jobins, please, let's meet up. It's been a long time. You know who you are. And if you're new, we're meeting up. And we got to go beat these guys. We got to get through this. Because Sean gets through this, Jobins, 2026 is going to be one of the biggest fucking years ever. And went back and watched the fights. I went back and watched Peter Yan versus Sean. And after watching that performance, which I kind of have maybe a little bit of a hot take on it. Might have a little bit of a hot take on Merab and Peter Yan. But,
ooh, okay.
Yeah, watching Sean stand there with Yan punching each other, fascinating.
And Yan is his stand-up's great, dude.
Yep.
That's how good Sean is at stand-up, bro.
Watching that fight, I'm going, man, I do wish there was 2 more rounds. And both fighters, I believe, at the end of the day, guys, have gotten better. Sean, obviously he had Merab. Merab has looked incredible. He's looked so fucking good and unstoppable. So when you got a force like that, people want to hate and shit on Sean and say how he looked what he looked. Sean's been really good, and he's in the prime of his life. You know what I mean? So I think both have progressed. So my hot take with Merab is the 4th title defense in the year. I think we're all human. I think the weight cut played a toll. And when you do that against a guy like Petr, who has gotten better, he's gotten better and he's coming in hot. He wants to beat you so bad. That little bit of that edge, I think, could play a part. So weird. Was it not so weird how many takedowns Merab couldn't get? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Dude, he played his greatest game plan. Peter looked amazing, dude.
You could not have a better fucking performance than that right there.
And this is my hot take, and maybe it's not even a hot take, but it's like Kobe doesn't have a 72-point game every night.
Right?
That is like a legendary night people think about when they think of Kobe, is like the 72-point game he had.
Right.
And it's like Peter Yan that's like one of his most legendary, amazing fight moments. I don't know how many fighters could have that good of a performance like that.
Insane.
He was feeling himself. It's like everyone wants to say that about basketball, football, other sports. Fighters have those kind of nights too, where it's just like there's no one stopping him on that night.
They studied.
And I don't think anyone could have stopped Peter Yan on that night.
These motherfuckers did their research. The way he would stop Merab's takedowns were so beautiful.
Beautiful, dude.
They were so fucking good.
25, I think he stopped, bro.
And then, brother, all right, guys, we got to shit on him a little bit. Because hats off to Merab, first off, for how he handled it and for the champion that he is.
Yeah.
Because when you're given that mic, Merab is so good at knowing the moments are heavier than how he feels. The moments behind that on that mic last longer than how he feels right there. He's devastated. He just lost his belt to that kind of fight. He wants to fight. He wants that fight right back, right away, right? And what does he do? He gets excited on the mic. Thank you, guys. Yes, thank you. Love you guys. Oh, no. Like he showed, like, I don't know. There's something in Merab that he holds his head up high with respect. And he dog.
He is a dog.
Both dogs. Because we're watching Merab get hurt and he's still pushing forward for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Dog.
He ate some shots clean on those highlights, bro.
Dog. So no disrespect to Merab. And I've always respected him as champ. But the little goofy part that me and you both agree with is when he's on the mic going, oh, yes, I did not want to take him down. I wanted to strike with him to entertaining fight. As he's tried to take him down how many times?
Yeah, 25. Like, dude, you did try to take him down. Don't try to.
So what's that about? That's a little bit of denial. He stopped your takedowns, Merab.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And what was that moment before the fight when they had Merab sitting down on the stool and he was like this to get someone out? And remember, I was like, ooh, Merab's mad. Merab's mad about something. Maybe someone in the room that he didn't want in the room. He wanted him out. You know what I mean? But there was some kind of something there.
I can't believe Merab got taken down.
Yeah. And another reason with that theory I have too, it's like, hey guys, don't dismiss the Sugar Show just because of that performance. Just wait. January 24th, we'll have a different conversation. That's all I'll say. And I can't wait. I just wonder what they're going to do because Dana White's like, oh, oh yeah, I didn't fuck with Merab. Now I fuck with him. Well, if he would have won, what would you have preached? Because of everything that he just did within that year, he was considered the bantamweight GOAT. Lost like that, would you not do a trilogy? Or was the whooping that bad?
It was pretty decisive.
Right? But have we not done that before with trilogies? We've been there before.
He does. I mean, he does deserve it.
There's been trilogies.
Like you said,
because of
man,
the
how many
person.
fights in a year? He got the record, dude, for 4 title defenses in a single year.
Right? The only thing is the division's hot. And we got Sean O'Malley. And when you got a guy who does better views than the other 3 in line added up, what do you do?
And Peter Yan wants that back in blood. You know,
yeah.
It makes sense to make that
Yeah.
fight.
I was hoping he was going to call Sean out. Oh, God, I was foaming at the lips for it. But, Sean has to get through the song first.
It's interesting because I don't think Peter Yan's takedowns or his wrestling is as good as Merab's, even though he defended and everything. His offense and everything. With Sean, I feel like he's got to do the damage or he's going to lose again, even if he's taking him down. Because the damage output is not going to be there if Sean's getting up like he was last time.
Merab was still, dude, in their first fight at the end of the 3rd round, Peter was there. Peter was there. He was there. 2 more rounds. Very interesting.
How many takedown attempts did Peter have against Merab in the fight that he had? He did have some because he even took Merab down.
Yeah, did he have 2?
But he didn't
3?
have damn near the amount that he did on Sean.
Right.
He attempted
Damn good point.
Good point.
Good point.
Peter was Merab in the fight they had.
That's why that striking got like that. Sean was fucking dotting him up,
100%. He would kill both of those guys. It's mixed martial arts stuff. It's mixed martial arts. You got grappling.
After that night with Peter dotting up Merab and then rewatching the Sean fight, I was like, holy shit, incredible. I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's exciting. And it's hard not to look forward with fighters. But I know Sean's fucking working hard, Jobins. He's dialed. He's been doing a lot of things. A lot of fucking good things. And I know he's ready. And we're literally just 6 weeks away, dude. 6 weeks away from war. So we can't wait. We'll see you in Vegas with it. The fucking fight card. Like, what the hell? Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. I love both of these guys so much, and this is so hard for me to go against either one. I love you, Justin, but I'm sorry, man. You've been around for a while. I'm ready for Paddy. I'm ready for the Paddy Pimblett time. I want Paddy to win.
Me too.
And Armin's crying about all of it, but it's like, dude, look what you did when you had your title shot. Just wait. You're going to just hang around.
Armin looked really good, though,
he
bro.
Did.
He looked incredible.
And he looked good before that night. Before that night on his title fight, he was looking great. And then he fucking pissed off Dana White like no other. You done pissed off the captain of the whole ship.
I think, you know what? Now that you brought up Armin again, he's more deserving than Paddy. 100%.
That's what a lot of...
100% more deserving than Paddy.
Yep.
Armin is a killer, bro. Did you see how he rolled out of that choke that would have gotten 90% of people that are training would have got caught in
Dana
that choke?
White would say...
Dan Hooker tried for that, dude, and it looked good.
Dana White would look at you. You have no idea how to run a business. He'd be so pissed.
I actually... Watching Armin made me better at jiu-jitsu. I swear to God, bro.
Really?
That next week, I did the literal same rollout on a submission attempt and was on top of the person. And then I got up a little bit, posted up, and I was like, hey, I got that from Armin. And he started laughing because he knew I rolled out of it on top. Dude, that was such a sick way to understand what you were getting attacked with and then responding in a way that led you to be on top, bro.
Joe Rogan was just talking with John Cena about that today on his podcast. He was saying how people who watch UFC, like, they actually learn stuff from watching.
Man.
Oh boy, do Tim and Sean love to shit on that. They'll agree, but like, yeah.
Even look at John Jones back in the day. Oh, yeah. He was learning from YouTube.
Practicing definitely is better than watching, but yeah, you can learn from watching.
And then go to actual jiu-jitsu class and do it. And it's like, holy shit, Armin's a badass.
That's sick.
It was cool. I did feel really good about it.
I bet, dude. Damn. I think someone's going to sleep in that fight.
I love Paddy. I want Paddy to win too.
I know Justin Gaethje coming forward scares the fuck out of me on Paddy. Please don't get hit a lot, Paddy. That's what I fear of. because you get cracked by Justin, it could be a whole fucking change your whole fucking fight game.
What about Patty's legs?
Oh,
You know Gaethje's got them leg kicks.
yeah. That's why it's like, the grappling, I don't think is. They're gonna both cancel grappling out.
Nope.
You think
Pimblett's
so?
a way better grappler in my opinion. I think he could destroy. Dude, Gaethje better keep it standing.
There have been times where I've gone, no, you just go, no, Justin. Like you could see it coming with Justin.
Just
go,
because
no!
I feel like Patty's the
God?
kind of guy that can get that mean body lock on Justin, like he did Chandler, and bully him there.
Oh, I'd love to see just a stand-up striking fight with these two, though. I would fucking
If
love
it's
it.
stand-up, I got Justin. I got Justin on
I
stand-up.
know, I'd be so scared. I'd be so scared for Patty. But to see Patty get his hands involved and he's fucking cracking Justin, that would be fucking exciting.
Because Patty cracks too.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Very excited for that. And then you got Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. I want Amanda Nunes to win so fucking bad.
Do you? You know, I'm kind of rooting for Harrison.
What?
She is mean, bro.
Yeah.
She is mean,
Okay,
dude.
cool. You came and you beat the old dog who came out of retirement. Or the old dog came out of retirement and pissed all over the octagon and said, remember the name. Which one do you want?
Bro, Amanda Nunes and what's her name had the one fight.
Chris Cyborg?
No. Who beat her? That Kayla Harrison just beat.
Juliana
Pena.
Yeah.
Dude, Harrison.
Which were tough fights.
Harrison made Pena look like she should not be in the UFC. That's how dominant she is.
I know. That's why I want Amanda to come out and just fucking shine.
I think she takes Amanda down like that.
Make me a little sad.
And destroys her.
It'd make me a little sad.
Harrison's no joke, bro.
We'll see. You're excited for that one?
I'm super. I'm a Harrison.
What do you think she does to her?
I'm a Harrison. She judo flips her.
Oh my god.
Amanda
Nunes.
Yeah, I think so, bro. And I think she's gonna take her. She's gonna sub her somehow.
We're gonna see Amanda Nunes sprawl like no other. Stand and bang, 1-2, straight down the pipe, pop, bang, poop, and she's gonna knock
Nunes
out.
Nunes is goated though, isn't she? Like that's a really crazy fight.
Right.
Coming out of retirement, that's like the John Jones of women right there.
Right. And then yeah, dude, we went on to UFC 324 because we started talking about Sean and everything. Just because I'm excited for that card.
It's a lit fight card.
But yeah, still, this past weekend's whole fight card was just so damn good.
It was, dude.
Terrence McKinney and Chris Duncan. Dude, I say it every time, and I felt it that night. I said, Terrence McKinney's getting fucking finished badly tonight. It was just
you and
felt
your
like
girl called it.
I called it. I just had a feeling with that one because it's either the flip of the coin. Either Terrence McKinney gets a fucking nice knockout or finish, or he gets finished. And then sure enough, his gas broke and got fucking finished. It was like, damn. I like Terrence McKinney.
Do you think it's
do
you think it's his nerves? Because you were there on my last competition when I lost.
Terrence.
And I just wanted to end the match so quickly, so I put myself in a risky position to get stacked like that because I was trying to submit somebody and I didn't want to be in there too long.
He's an entertainer. Terrence is an entertainer, and he just tries to fucking go.
From an entertainment standpoint.
I feel like once Terrence McKinney puts the foot on the pedal, it's the faster the snowball goes down the hill until it crashes at the end, no matter what. I think that's Terrence McKinney.
That's just not.
I know. It's either beautiful or horrible.
Because part of me was like,
and I'm still a fan.
I'm like, is he nervous about being in there too
Fuck
long?
yeah.
He just wants to end the fight, make it done.
I think he's
just
talked
like the
about
person.
that.
This is just like the person that's like, I want to be the first person to do the group project. That way, I'm done and over with, and then everyone else does it after me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of because I've been there too, man. Just recently too. It's just like I just wanted to try to get the submission right away. It got me in trouble, and I got subbed. But it's like, man, if he just took his time, maybe it would have went differently too, dude.
Right. It's a shame. Just breathe. Just breathe, Terrence.
Yeah, dude.
Breathe. Dude, it's probably so fucking hard. You have no idea.
I don't. It's
Right?
crazy.
And then Jalen Turner, KO over fucking Edson Barboza.
He looked good.
Edson should just retire. Jalen looked incredible. I'm glad he's back. He looked good. And I think the thing with Jalen is confidence. And it seemed as though he found his confidence again. That's all I'm going to say because I'm a big Jalen Turner fan.
Yeah, so you think Edson should retire after that one?
Yeah.
That's a tough opponent that he had.
Or give him someone else who's in that fucking time period that's just on their way out.
Yeah.
One more. Give him the rose. I loved Edson Barboza. We've been watching him for a long time. It's time, buddy.
Yeah.
It's time.
Shout out to Edson for sure. I agree.
You either retire, or you get one more Rose fight. Who else did we have? Oh yeah, that 1 minute fight between how do you say his name?
I got it right here.
Barnowski
Barnowski
versus
that's funny. IBO.
Aslan.
Aslan.
Aslan or Aslan?
I think it's pronounced like you're saying, but Aslan is the lion from Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh.
So it's easy to remember Aslan.
Well, that fight was incredible. That was one of the most brutal fights in 1 minute and whatever, like a minute and what, 20?
Dude.
Whatever it was. That was like, oh shit. You know, you're going to grab your drink in those fights real quick before you sit back down and you're going, holy fuck.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of like the Terrence McKinney fight.
Dude, that one was
where
nuts.
It's like you rock someone and then
get
you
dropped.
get rocked after.
You get dropped. You get up. You start swinging for the fucking fences again. You drop him. You're rushing on him. He fucking recovers. He fucking hits you and drops you. Love him. Love those moments. That was a fight. That was an awesome fight.
Dude, that was crazy.
Again, dude, the whole night. There were so many knockouts. Only just a few decisions. Jan versus Bogdan just effed all our parlays right away with the draw.
What the hell, dude?
I called it before they announced it. I'm like, draw? Because he was losing.
You did.
I know.
You did call that. That was nice.
Well, it made sense. I hated it for our fucking parlays.
I was going Jan by split.
It just made sense to me. I don't know. Poor Jan, man. He's really been going through it with his career.
Dude,
it's
not like he's not fighting bad people.
He's still a dog. Still a dog. I love Jan. Do they run that one back right away? They're probably going elsewhere. They're both
Wouldn't
going
you run
elsewheres.
it back though?
I
mean,
don't know.
both those guys probably
Fuck
want to
it.
try to get a belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other guy was beating his ass too at first.
If I'm Jan, maybe I want it back, or maybe I'm like, okay, since I got fucked back here and this happened, and I was coming back, like, can I maybe get someone ahead? Then maybe I would. That is tough though. Henry versus Peyton. Got to give it to Henry, guys. Everyone loves to shit on Henry. He did his thing on his final night. Peyton was fucking dogging him, making fun of him, making it laughing, all this doing shit. Henry kept going. Henry kept going.
Henry's height too. He's a flyweight, guys. He's a flyweight who went up to bantamweight.
Before he started doing all the Triple C shit and getting cringy, I was such a big Henry fan just because I liked how he handled the loss to Demetrius, how he came and got it back. I thought that was all good. Then somewhere he lost that and he grabbed the tort. Maybe it's because you realize you make more money or whatever, but I don't know. And then he's just done things and said things that have just irritated me.
The run he had's interesting to me, bro, because Dominic Cruz was kind of on his way out, in my opinion, too, after the Uriah rivalry and everything.
Which they've been doing podcasts
Cody
and they're
Garbrandt.
buddies. Isn't that cool?
Which is sick.
Love that. Sorry.
And then after Dominic Cruz, it was TJ Dillashaw.
Right.
Who couldn't make the weight very well already on its own. So it's just like, I never feel like, double champ. He's a bantamweight champ for sure, but he's not, in my opinion, meant to be a bantamweight, dude, just because of how small he is. He's a flyweight champ through and through. He saved the flyweight division for sure. But when you're up against a guy that looks like, dude, him against Peyton Talbot, I was like, Peyton looks like he's 2-3 weight classes higher than this guy, dude.
Very true.
And then an Olympic level wrestler, dude, and he's doing his best. He got a couple takedowns. That's how good he is.
And he's doing things to Henry that haven't been done in so long. It's like,
Peyton's just a big, young guy.
And Henry's old, man. He can't make that weight anymore.
Old and little. You're not going to live, dude.
Hey, but give him that's why, again, I gave him credit for how he went out. It was cool. And a little moment, I wonder if Dana's going to stay true and pay him that $50K.
He should. He's a warrior.
Yeah.
And he died on his shield,
he
bro.
Did.
He could have given up a few times.
Cringe aside, I respected Henry that night. A lot of people are dogging on him still, but yeah.
Many guys would have got TKO'd in that same position. He didn't.
Dude, Tatsuro Tara. Did I say that right? I always kind of fucked that one up.
Interesting fight.
Impressive. I thought that was impressive.
What about that? Dude, I thought Moreno was maybe going to sink that triangle in.
Moreno's so good, dude.
It was a long time he was stuck in there. Patience.
Dude, I love Moreno, and watching him get beat like that was fucking tough. He's up next.
Dude.
And to me, that makes it, while look at this, sometimes these happen. The stars align. The guys are on the same card, run it. Because Pantoja is going to be out for a while. Van versus fucking Tatsuro.
It makes the most sense to me. Makes the most sense to me.
And I'm excited. I'm fucking excited.
Both those guys are young, exciting.
It sucks because, Van didn't really get to do anything. And the guy got hurt. He did a little bit. It just kind of sucks.
At the same time, it's like
sucks.
Everyone should be like, hey, dude,
you gotta be there.
Don't take Joshua Van's win away from him because of a freak accident. He didn't force Pantoja to get injured like that.
Any other injury in a fight, someone who gets the W, it's the same. It's just the same thing.
I think we can all agree that Pantoja deserves a run back, but because of the timeline, it makes a little more sense for the Tatsuro Taira fight.
I want it.
That was so I don't know when's the last time I've seen something like that.
I think that could be a fire fight between them two. I think it's going to be a fire fight.
Oh, dude, that
freaked me out.
That post Pantoja had. Did you see Dana White talking about it being his shoulder?
Yeah.
I was like, it looked like it was his elbow.
Well,
man.
no, apparently it was his shoulder. That's the thing, because Megan Levy was telling the comment, Joe and DC and all them, and they're like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking elbow, Megan. Like, shut the hell up. And she's like, guys, I'm fucking telling you what the doctors told me, so fuck off. And it was very awkward. And then you got Dana saying that. I think it was the shoulder, but for some reason it looked like the elbow. Weird.
Oh, it looks so... Dude, Pantoja's a G,
like
too,
motherfucker.
Dude. It's painful when a guy like him is saying, dude, I'm done. Shout out Pantoja. Dude, that just sucks,
I've been cussing a lot this pod. Sorry about that, guys. I've been so filthy mouth.
Have you been?
I feel like I have. What's going on? What the hell?
Dude. Everyone that's...
What the hell?
You know what I can't stand, though?
What?
Because I'm on Instagram and I'm like looking at all the comments and every I can't believe that Joshua Van would have celebrate like that. It's like, dude, the guy was in camp for how long?
Right?
The biggest. How many of us are UFC champs? Like, calm the hell down.
24 years old, a kid. He's a kid,
and it's like, dude, he did a legal move.
Yeah,
he took him down, dude.
Pantoja
could have done totally different things.
Look. Van was in the kitchen. It got a little hot, and Pantoja dipped. That's what happened.
It was not the way that anyone wanted it to go down. But at the end of the day, let's not take away the victory that Van had.
What a great night of fights.
It was.
It was such a good night.
And then that last fight with Peter, I just like, that was the best Peter Yan we've ever seen, dude.
100%. 100%.
That's why I'm a little more confident, too, about Sean fighting him. It's like, because that's like a Kobe Bryant night that he had.
See, we like to say that kind of stuff, but again, dude, we got January 24th. It's the only thing I can think
You're
about.
You're right. And Sonya Dawn's no joke, man.
I can't wait. I told Sean after seeing it at the press conference, which it was funny. I wasn't really feeling the fit. Then he explained to me that was his Japanese fit that he had. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't like those pants. Why do I hate those pants so much? And then he told me it was Japanese. And then the COVID mask, I didn't get it first. I'm like, why the fuck is he wearing a mask? And then I'm like, oh. It was like a big oh moment. So it's funny. But a lot of people apparently were kind of upset about it, saying it was racist and all that kind of stuff. And it's like,
stop.
Sean's just being funny. Can we handle a joke?
It's a literal.
Can we handle a freaking joke?
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
And it's like literally did come out of Wuhan.
And Sean
it's like a literal fact.
Is funny. If you can't handle a guy being tough and funny, again, out of the kitchen. Because not only is he funny, he's an incredible athlete who's coming to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't handle a little mask and parachute pants, you're not going to handle the right hook or the uppercut or the knee or the spinning body kick or the head kick or the feints. So, yeah.
Can I say something, dude? Because
you can say whatever you want.
You brought something up to me. You brought something up to me, bro, that I want to talk to everybody about.
Talk to him.
Dylan Danis versus all of
Tim Welch,
Islam's boys. You remember that? And he got jumped by the Islam Brotherhood, and Dana's like, "Oh, he can't go into any more UFC events." I'm like, "Where's the accountability towards the Muslim Brotherhood that jumped him?" It's like, what do we all talk about?
Don't speak about the things he was speaking about.
What do Sean, Tim, and everybody talk about? Stoicism. And so Russians get an automatic excuse for not practicing stoicism because of their religion, go fuck off, dude. I'm like, we hold ourselves to a higher standard, but the Muslims can get all crazy when you say some stuff to upset them.
And hit some people at a mall when they're not having their shit on.
It just gets me mad, dude. It's hypocrisy. I'm like,
if
you want to ban Dylan Danis, then all the Muslim Brotherhood should be banned too.
Well,
It took 2 people to fight.
Well, congratulations, you got us canceled.
Did I?
You just Jack Blacked us.
Off what?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to point out hypocrisy
Freedom of
because
speech.
you're talking about fighters who are the toughest people on the damn planet,
and let them talk.
and you got someone getting upset, and then they throw fight,
If
and then
Sean
Dylan
Strickland-
Danis gets hit in the back of the head, and he's kicked out of the UFC events now forever, and then you got the Muslim Brotherhood who started it.
Yeah.
What the hell are we talking about? There should be accountability for both sides. You wouldn't see Sean or Tim doing that. You wouldn't see them jumping up and attacking somebody.
Oh, yeah,
You
no.
wouldn't. Stoicism. We talk about
I don't know
stoicism.
about Tim.
We talk about stoicism day in and day out, and then people don't practice it, and it's like an automatic excuse because they're on the top of the game.
Tim wouldn't instigate ever, but if business had to be handled, Tim's gonna handle it.
Without being hit first or anything. You see Sean laughing at Cody
That's what I said.
Garbrandt, the masterfulness of stoicism,
Facts.
and you don't see it on their side because they're top dogs right now.
Right.
And I just feel like it's kind of
They
stupid.
crossed the line saying that shit. Now you finna pay the price. Don't matter where we catch you at.
And I'm not arguing that Dylan Danis doesn't deserve to get his ass kicked. He
Just do it in a better place.
He definitely does.
Follow him out into the streets.
But when you come to the promotion
Respect
that
the
pays
promotion.
you, exactly.
Let's handle this a little more accordingly.
Don't do this fight at school. We got a secret
Let's
spot we
handle
can
it out
meet
in
up.
the streets.
Let's meet, brother.
Yes, brother. I meant to stay and strike for you guys. Yes, 25 takedowns. Yes.
It's just weak shit
Those
to
are
me,
shots.
dude. It's weak shit to me to have a group come at you.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
That was my hot take on that whole thing. Because I
Love
was
'em.
just like, dude, Dana White's coming out here
Keep firing.
saying Dylan Danis is banned. No one likes Dylan Danis, of course.
Somebody.
But it's like,
Somebody out there.
we're just going to let all these other goons get a pass? Conduct yourselves right.
Yep. You know, you need to be the one going to the press conference and asking these questions. Let's get that question asked at Sean's press conference fight. Let's get everyone riled up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw some Cheeto bags.
I know the camp with the most stoicism.
Right?
So it's like, I got to call out these other people.
Right? Let's throw some Cheeto bags. Let's get some stuffed animal. Let's get some stuffed animal cats and show up to them when they're getting interviewed. Let's bring the war.
I'm with
bring
it.
the war.
I'm with it.
I know you got something else fire in those notes. I know it.
Guys,
I'm out of my notes for the week. It's been a long week.
the other thing I wanted to talk about
Mm-hmm.
was because of the content creating and everything and like seeing other influencers, but Steve will do it,
Mm-hmm.
crashing out on Logan Paul's podcast.
See, I wouldn't say crashing out. You know, I think that
If you walk out on a podcast, that's a crash out.
it was a crash out, but he handled it in a good way of like, and then it was edited. Yeah, there was a lot. But I'm Team Steve on that one. Schmitty's Team Steve.
Dude, that's what I'm saying too. And then it's like they knew he was drunk too. And then Mike Malak brought him on the podcast because he's the guy that brings people. He's the guy that gets the guests and everything to help
Yeah.
out and be a part of the pod.
Well-
and it's just like, dude, it's like, how condescending is it to bring someone on a podcast you know is drunk and is just trying to speak an
Or
opinion?
working through things.
And then because they have an opinion that doesn't go with your co-host, you got to say, "Are you okay?
Right.
Are you all right? Honestly, because I care. Are you all right?" To try to make them look bad. And it's like, why don't you save those questions for out of the pod?
Right.
That shit just pisses me off, dude.
And there was
'Cause
moments
we
from
know what
Logan.
it's like to bait. It's just I don't like baiting, and I don't like
And for Logan,
creating that for engagement.
how much of a hypocrite was Logan to come at Steve about how he makes his money when the dude had the crypto scam and a whole bunch of other bullshit?
100, dude.
It's like, dude.
So that was a big thing.
It's like,
that
well, how?
happened, too.
Let's flip it. Let's have Logan Paul go on Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan asks him all about the crypto scams.
Mhm.
How's Logan Paul going to handle that? Maybe he would try to act stoic since it's Joe Rogan. So maybe I need to dial it down. You know? Let's have Logan Paul on Tim Dillon. Someone that could just really piss someone off if they don't like him. You know what I mean? Who's not as big as Joe Rogan, and you're not going to maybe treat him like a sensei. Because you go on Joe Rogan, you kind of treat him like a sensei. Tim Dillon pisses you off about your crypto scam. Maybe you're probably going to freak out more. So how would Logan handle it? Because if a guy who's going to have all that shit to come at Steve, you know, that whole thing, it's like, we don't even care about this. Like, there was so much more to even talk about. Mm-hmm. I would have rather heard Steve rant on about Mr. Beast.
That's why he got all mad too.
Yeah.
Logan got mad because he was saying Mr. Beast ain't real.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't donate off camera and stuff like that, which I totally believe.
Speak your shit.
And
say whatever you want.
Dude.
It's controversial.
He's
it's
your
gonna
guest.
Get views. It's
Listen
all that kind of shit. But yeah, if that's how you feel, Steve, speak it. But yeah, that was a moment. I definitely watched that whole pod.
And then the other thing I wanted to talk about too, and I don't know if any of you guys have been following this on the Flagrant podcast with Andrew Scholes, but that
was a while ago now. That's how long we've been on.
His co-host Akash, his wife Jasleen Seen, came out and because she has her own podcast now and she's trying to create that content and get that clout, was talking about popping her you know what. Insane. And then having a rotation of guys in college.
Insane that you're a virgin when you get together and then learning all that would be really hard. That would be really hard. It'd be really hard to trust. It'd be like, damn. But not all girls are the same. A lot are. A lot aren't. But fuck that. Like, that shit would just suck, dude. And the fact, look, like, the fact that it's public, that's the shit that pisses me off, too. It's like, you went on there and said all that shit. It's like, damn, something should be kind of left off pod.
Dude, and his boys, honestly, it's like, I know you've met
it's forever type
Andrew Scholes, but like that ain't a bro move, dude.
It's forever
to put your boy on there and then to be like, hey, let's put it on because it's like Poly Market or whatever, you know, when you can make bets on like anything. Mm-hmm. And like, we're gonna put a bet on when they get divorced, who's in on it, to try to like make money off of it too. It's scummy as hell.
I know, that's the other thing.
You ain't a real friend, you were a scumbag.
Yeah.
Doing stuff like that.
For real.
If I was going through that or you were going through that,
we would never do that.
We would never put on each other and then make a joke out of it, have a couple little people come in with security t-shirts.
The people love the juice.
That Flagrant podcast was a joke, man. And it's just like, dude, it's like authentic. That's what I love about this podcast, dude. It's like, yeah, maybe we're not as big as these other, but we're real about shit, dude. It's like, there's no excuses, man. Sometimes we fall on hard times and sometimes we get back up, but it's like this artificial BS.
Right.
I hate it.
That's why I hope, like, in heaven, you can kind of go back and watch anything just to learn the true story and be like, holy shit, this was crazy. Now I understand.
Dude, it'd be kind of crazy with what you're saying to, like, think about how we have such crazy thoughts about things and then to get totally, like, just knocked on
And if
head.
time's infinite, well, then I have infinite time to go back and watch everybody's fucking lives.
Dude, that's...
Is that too deep?
No, it's just deep enough.
Right. Oh, that's kind of... sus.
And then, well, you want to get more sus, guys? I went and watched this really romantic movie.
Oh God.
With Shannon called Hamnet.
Oh, Hamlet.
Hamnet is the name of the movie. It is Hamlet because Hamlet and Hamnet in 16th century England.
You already lost me.
They're interchangeable words.
I'm out of here.
So they mean the same thing.
I've clocked out.
But
it's not clocking to you.
It's honestly, I think it's the best movie of the year.
Chill.
I think it's the best movie.
You need to chill.
I cried 6 times. The girl probably cried 4 times. I cry more than she does.
I couldn't even really name all the movies that came out this year.
Bro.
To be honest with you.
William Shakespeare is played by Paul Mescal, the main lead in the new Gladiator 2 movie that had come out. Mm-hmm. He's a phenomenal actor, dude. This guy, like, losing his son. And then his wife, Jessie Buckley, she plays Agnes Shakespeare. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, when she's crying about her son dying, spoilers.
You lost it?
I was, dude.
Say spoilers before you spoil.
I was
basic podcast.
I was bawling.
101.
You know when you see like an actor cry from like the depths of their heart, and you're like, they pulled from something real. I want to know what
not even listening.
I want to know what they were really thinking about when they were crying like this, because the performances in this movie.
We're of a lifetime.
We're like 10 out. Dude, these are some phenomenal actors. Hamnet or Hamlet, because that's like the little son's name. Mm-hmm. Jacoby Jupe. I'm watching out for this little kid, because he made me cry too.
Okay.
In this movie.
Jacoby.
Oh,
little Jacoby.
Yeah, little Hamnet. But But at the end of
if my son was a star in a movie like that, that might be his nickname.
I don't
know. It'd be really hard not calling him that after that role. I'd be like, yeah, ever since he's like, yeah, my dad. He's like 20. He's like, yeah, in front of his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, when I was a kid, I played in a movie with a fucking name, and my dad called me ever since.
I don't know why, bro, but it's like movies like that are emotional and make me cry. They're some of my favorite movies. And
right.
This movie had me so moved.
What about riding in a car with a boy?
That's such a good with Drew Barrymore.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal movie. That's a good one, dude. If we had the top 5 tear jerkers, they're all top 10. Dude, they're good movies, man. This is a great movie. I'd give Hamnet
a
9.7 out of 10.
Hell,
it was so good.
You made it sound so good. For the hell of it, I'll watch it. Maybe alone.
Dude, watch it with your girl, dude. It's so sad. It was so sad. But like moving, because it's all about moving on.
I don't cry.
In front. Dude, there was times I was like, oh shit, I think she's seeing me cry more than she is.
Trust me, brother, she's seen you cry. You cry in horror films. You cry
It's true.
It's okay. I love it. I love you for that.
Damn.
It makes me invest more.
That's my top movie of the year, dude.
Holy fuck.
Hamnet.
Oh,
And Paul Mescal.
Damn it, Hamnet.
Give him an Academy Award, man. And give the actress who played his wife an Academy Award. That was bomb.
Did you see I love Quentin Tarantino, but shame. Shame, Quentin.
Thank you for bringing it up.
Shame, Quentin Tarantino.
Shame.
How dare you
Shame.
Speak of Paul Dano in such ways.
You hear else who he was talking about?
Who?
You're gonna be more heartbroken.
I don't know.
We
man.
already love Paul Dano.
I was already pretty fucking heartbroken about what he had to say about Paul Dano.
Matthew Lillard.
Ow.
He said Matthew Lillard was a garbage actor too.
Ow.
Scooby-Doo. Shaggy.
LSCM Punk.
Right? Dude, what's up with Quentin?
Something's wrong.
He's coming after Paul Dano. Matthew Lillard.
You know what? Obviously, to me, right off the bat, is that he's old. These are the younger guys. He just didn't fuck with them. They didn't make his kind of movies. Those weren't, you know what I mean?
Matthew Lillard's not that young. Like Leo age. You know what I'm saying? What the hell?
You're right. Totally fucking contradicts everything I just said. Damn it.
Paul Dano a little more. Still kind of older.
I have loved Paul Dano since day one.
100.
Ever since The Girl Next Door, Little Miss Sunshine, I was like, dude, this guy's awesome.
And he said that he ruined There Will Be Blood.
There's no fucking way.
There's never been a time I've not liked Quentin more than right now.
To me, I was like, this is a first. I'm like, whoa.
What do you mean, dude?
It made me go, whoa, Quentin, what are you talking about? And Matthew Lillard, 13 Ghosts, Matthew Lillard, LSCM Punk, Matthew Lillard. What else?
Dude, that SLC Punk movie.
What about the baseball movie?
He's a great actor in that.
What about the Fever Pitch? No, not Fever Pitch.
Without a Paddle, he's in.
Without a fucking paddle, Quentin. Without a paddle, Quentin. But what's the baseball movie? With the Scooby-Doo guy, I think, too. Freddie Prinze Jr. Summer Catch. No, is it Summer Catch?
I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
You've never seen the movie with Matthew Lillard he's the catcher in the movie?
No.
We got to watch it with me, Shannon, and the girl. Another good Matthew Lillard movie.
It upset me, though, to see Quentin, one of our favorite directors.
Scream. Like, literally, Matthew Lillard was one of my first favorite actors. One of them.
I still think Paul Dano's a better actor than Matthew Lillard. Just because, out of just an acting standpoint. So to talk shit on Paul just really was crazy.
He's had different roles.
Paul Dano's an amazing actor.
Matthew Lillard got Scooby-Doo. He got Shaggy.
Which is amazing.
Which is a big deal.
Did a great job at it.
In a very big anime.
What a rare L for Quentin.
I know, that really does upset me. And Paul Dano, dude. And There Will Be Blood, guys, which...
Did you hear who he said would have been a better person?
For that movie? Who? I am interested. Who? Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's going to drive you crazy, dude. Austin Butler. He said Austin Butler would have killed it instead of Paul Dano. Obviously, by today's
so he's got a man crush on Austin Butler because he did good in Once Upon a Time in fucking Hollywood.
Oh my
and
God.
he's
You
never
know what
done-
it is? Because he cast him. It's like, because Paul Dano did Paul Dano deny a role?
I bet.
And he was like, yo, I hate Paul now.
I would have loved to see Matthew Lillard and Paul Dano in a Quentin Tarantino film. You fucked up, Quentin. You fucked up. Because I'd have rather seen both of them in your movies.
Would we feel differently if we knew the context and maybe like we could see behind the scenes? You know how you said, if I go to heaven, I want to see everything that happens.
Yeah.
And like we look down and we see that Paul Dano's just being like the biggest asshole.
Yeah, that one
And he's
was
just
silly.
like, Quentin, dude, you're trash. I don't like your movies. No thanks. And then hung up. Would we think a little differently then?
Maybe.
And
Because
maybe Quentin's too proud
Literally
to
my
say
favorite
that.
director. He's my favorite director.
Yeah. It's better to say I don't like these two
I can
actors
still
than they
disagree
turn
with
me
something
down.
that he says, and he can still be my favorite director.
He's your favorite director?
Yeah, I
Nah.
strongly disagree.
No, he's not.
Yes, mine. How dare you say who mine is?
Oh, well, for
don't
you.
have that power on me.
You know who mine is?
Martin Scorsese.
Mm-mm.
Oh, James Cameron.
James freaking Cameron.
Yeah, cool.
And
dude.
Avatar's coming out soon. I'm freaking stoked.
so he's given up already. The third one hasn't even come out, and he's like, if the third, this is James Cameron, your favorite director. If the third one doesn't do well and connect with the people, then I'm not making the fourth and fifth that I already have like ready to go. Cool, dude.
He said if it's not going to happen, I'm going to
Cool,
connect with
bro.
all these movies. The next one looks
Well,
amazing.
how about you make a fucking good movie then and have faith in it? James Cameron. Do you know your shit's coming thin? You've thinned out the water.
I'm just so pumped for it. I just can't wait to get my
What, you
3D
can't wait for
my
your
3D
fucking
glasses.
incest fucking your little favorite little boy with his little long hair that you love running around, and now he's maskless. Now he's gonna be maskless, mating with the avatars. And you said it yourself. If we were in that world, you'd love to have sex with those avatar creatures.
I ain't ashamed to admit
And
it.
I'm not.
I ain't afraid to admit it. Give me a fine Navi ass. You see what happened? I connect with the braids. I connect with the braids.
You wild dog, you. You be
Yo.
breaking laws in that world. You be breaking. They'd be after you. They don't even want you. But yeah. Well, we're back, guys, and we're gonna try and be more consistent. We miss you just as much as hopefully you've missed us.
Mm-hmm. We love you guys.
Life is crazy and busy, but we will see you next week. Love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.